How to break free from operational friction. This is a question I get all the time because a lot of owners are really looking to just create a more peaceful day to day and not have to put out all the fires and not feel like they have these incredible ideas and they don't get implemented. So, how do I break free of this? A lot of folks ask me this question. And the biggest thing I need to say is that we probably need to reframe or at least rethink the way that we see small business operations. Now, operations was made back in the day of interchangeable parts. It's been around forever and mostly relates to manufacturing. And my thought is I mean, it doesn't really apples to apples apply in a small business, especially a remote distributed digital small business, right? And I think a lot of us consider that in order to have healthy operations, we need to have all of this red tape and we need to have all of these employees and we need to have a robust HR presence and all of these different things, policies, procedures. But that actually isn't true. I've seen the simplest operations really break an agency or a service business free of really all the things that could show up and the fires that it could create inside of the business. So, the first way that I can kind of help folks readjust to what operations needs to look like is let's just simplify that first and foremost. So, it really needs to be your standard operating procedures, so your centralized knowledge, a core way to train incoming new team members and get them on ramped as quickly as possible, a centralized project management structure, and some data that we can look at every single week. Those are the four things. I think it's so crazy to think that we have the resources as small business owners without an operations manager, without a COO, to be able to actually maintain an operating structure like somebody at a Fortune 50 company, right? It's just not necessary. And we also just don't have the resources. So we're setting ourselves up in a lot of ways to fail. The second big thing is that if we are in a small business, we should be breaking things all the time. So you're really not going to escape the need for having a specific change management or maintenance function on your operations. Because if we're growing from 10 people to 30 people, we're probably going to break our training, right? We're probably going to break our project management and we're probably going to need different ways of tracking data, right? We're going to need to expand on our data and necessarily, right, break that. So I think getting more comfortable with operations being A, simple and B, breakable but repairable in a small business, I think will help us kind of wrap our head around really feeling like we're not just at the behest of, all these fires and things that are inside of the agency and really feel like we have a peaceful behind the scenes experience. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you next time.